Tara closed her eyes and thought carefully. This was a moment of magic and mystery. The wishing tree had granted her a chance to make a wish, but she had to make it wisely. The whole forest seemed to fall silent as she considered her choice, and she could almost feel the tree waiting patiently. Tara, I wish to experience the greatest adventure and to help everyone in this forest along the way. As soon as the words left her lips, the leaf she touched glowed brightly, and a shiver of energy rushed through her. The trees around her seemed to whisper, nodding approvingly at her thoughtful wish. Just then, Nutty clapped his tiny paws with excitement. Nutty, a splendid wish, Tara. The forest loves those who think beyond themselves. Now, prepare yourself, because the adventure of a lifetime is about to begin. With that, the ground beneath her feet began to glow, forming a path that seemed to beckon her forward. Nutty scampered ahead, eager to guide her, and Tara followed, her heart thumping with excitement. They walked deeper and deeper into the woods until they came upon an ancient stone bridge stretching over a sparkling river. The bridge was guarded by two large stone statues, one of a mighty lion and the other of a graceful deer. As Tara and Nutty approached, the statues began to glow, and suddenly they sprang to life, bowing their heads in greeting. Lion, brave traveler, you must answer a challenge to cross the river and continue your adventure. Are you prepared? Tara nodded eagerly. She was starting to feel like a true adventurer now, ready for anything. Lion, very well. To cross this bridge, you must show courage and kindness. Prove your heart is pure by helping others. Behind you is a hill where an old, gentle bear lives. He's been unable to collect food due to an injured paw. Bring him food, and the path will open for you. Tara immediately accepted the challenge, feeling her heart fill with determination. Nutty hopped onto her shoulder, and they climbed up the hill together. As they reached the top, they saw a large, friendly bear lying under a tree, his paw wrapped in leaves. He looked at Tara with gentle, kind eyes, but there was a hint of sadness, too. Bear, hello, young one. I'm sorry, but I'm unable to gather food due to my injured paw. It's been days, and I am too weak to forage. Without a second thought, Tara looked around, spotting berries, nuts, and fresh fruits growing nearby. She carefully gathered them in her scarf, offering them to the bear with a warm smile. Tara, here you go, Mr. Bear. I hope this helps you feel better soon. The bear gratefully accepted the food, his eyes filling with gratitude. After eating, he patted Tara's head gently, and as if by magic, his paw began to heal, glowing with a soft golden light. Bear, thank you, Tara. Your kindness has helped me heal. Go now. The bridge will open for you. Tara and Nutty returned to the bridge, where the lion and deer statues bowed their heads, allowing her to cross. With every step, the forest seemed to come alive, whispering and cheering for her. They reached the other side, where a new path stretched out before them, this one lined with flowers that glowed with rainbow colors. The path led them to a clearing, where they met a talking frog sitting by a pond, wearing a little crown made of twigs. He puffed out his chest proudly and gave her a dignified nod. Frog, welcome, young traveler. I am King Croak of the Lily Pad Kingdom. I have a challenge for you before you continue on your way. Solve my riddle, and I'll reveal the next part of the forest to you. Tara knelt beside the frog, her curiosity piqued. She loved riddles and was eager to hear his. King Croak, here's my riddle. I have keys but open no locks. I have space, but no room. You can enter, but not go outside. What am I? Tara thought hard, repeating the words to herself. After a moment, a smile spread across her face as she came up with the answer. Tara, it's a keyboard, King croaked, laughing with delight. You're absolutely right. You are a clever one indeed. Go ahead, young adventurer. Your path awaits. The frog hopped aside, revealing a hidden trail that led to an ancient oak tree with doors carved into its trunk. Tara opened one of the doors, finding herself inside a cozy room with walls lined with books. A wise old rabbit sat by a fireplace, reading an enormous book that was nearly as big as he was. Rabbit? Ah, another young visitor. I am Professor Whiskers. Sit down, my dear. Let me tell you a story that will help you understand the magic of the Forest of November Wishes. Tara sat down eagerly as the rabbit began his tale, describing how the forest came to be. He spoke of a wise old tree spirit who had wished to protect all creatures and share happiness with kind-hearted visitors. The spirit's wish had created this magical forest, where only those with pure hearts could venture. Tara listened, fascinated by every word. As the rabbit finished his story, he looked at her with a serious expression. Professor Whiskers, remember, my dear, the greatest magic lies not in what you wish for, but in what you give to others. Now, go forth, and may your kindness guide you. Tara thanked the professor and continued her journey, feeling a new sense of purpose. Nutty cheered her on as they ventured deeper, encountering many creatures and helping each one in small, thoughtful ways. She repaired a bird's broken wing, helped a family of mice gather food, and even freed a fox from a tricky trap. Finally, after what felt like hours of adventure, Tara reached the heart of the forest, where she found herself standing before the majestic wishing tree once again. Its branches stretched high into the sky, and its leaves shimmered with a gentle glow, each one carrying a wish of those who had visited. As Tara gazed up at the tree, it seemed to sense her presence, and one of its branches lowered to her level, a single golden leaf dangling before her. Wishing tree, young traveler, you have shown great kindness, courage, and wisdom. You may make a wish that will touch the lives of many, just as you have. Tara closed her eyes, her heart full of gratitude for the magical journey she had experienced. She whispered her final wish. I wish that everyone who visits this forest will leave with a heart filled with kindness and joy. The tree's leaves glowed brighter, and a warm breeze swirled around her, as if the entire forest were thanking her for her wish. Nutty cheered and danced around, celebrating the wonderful adventure they had shared. As Tara opened her eyes, she found herself back on the familiar path leading home. The magical archway had disappeared, and the forest looked as it always had. But she felt different, as if a piece of that magic would stay with her forever. Nutty, the little squirrel, waved at her from the edge of the trees before scampering away, leaving Tara with a smile and a heart full of happy memories. And from that day on, Tara never forgot the Forest of November Wishes. Every year on November 2nd, she'd return to the woods, hoping for another glimpse of the magical forest that had taught her the true magic of kindness and adventure. And who knows, maybe one day, if you're kind and brave enough, you too might find yourself stepping into the Forest of November Wishes. After all, magic finds those with the purest of hearts.